We can go to the AFC East, and we can go to your boys, the Jets. I got to think that you've taken the over, whatever this is. Oh, is this your team? 9.5 wins for the Jets.
Oh.
Again, with the Jets, their first 6 is very hard. Their last 6 is very easy.
I bet the Jets when they were freaking 22-1 to win the Super Bowl, that went all the way down to 12-1. I'm all about the Jets this year at that price. I wouldn't bet them plus 1,200. I would go over the win total. I think Rodgers is going to have a monster year. I think Rodgers is probably – Boomer Esiason said the other day he thinks he's going to break the passing touchdown record. I'm kind of there too. I think Rodgers –
In the season?
Yeah, I think Rodgers is going to throw –
Well, as long as the games don't conflict with RFK Jr. Campaign stops.
Is that Bakhtiari or is that Rodgers, though?
Rodgers on his Instagram, too.
I don't even really care.
All these guys, why does everybody want to see a fucking debate between scientists and not scientists?
I don't even pay attention, to be honest with you. But
I can't not.
But the other thing, man, was Breece Hall's probably not going to be healthy to start the year, even if he does start the year. You know what I mean? So I think Rodgers is going to throw 60 touchdown passes. How do you not root? Well, you hate Rodgers. I was going to say, how are the Jets not your side piece team this year, though? Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, Adrian Amos. I love these guys.
I want them all to do badly.
Man, you're a dick. I want them to win this. I want them to play the Packers in the Super Bowl.
I'm not just rooting against Rodgers. I'm rooting against. Yes, I am rooting for those guys to be bad. I don't want them to be good.
No, I do. I'm rooting for Jordan Love and the Packers, but I'm rooting for the Jets too, and that's allowed when they.
I mean, I didn't root for a long while when he went to fucking Minnesota.
After 17, 18 years. I didn't have a problem with the Boston guys that love Tom Brady. He's yours. Rodgers is mine. He's ours. I mean, not yours.
Yeah, but were they rooting for Tampa to win the Super Bowl? They probably were because they're weird.
Well, no, I'm rooting for the Packers to win the Super Bowl. If they fucking come out guns blazing.
But did Patriots fans the last few years when they were out and Brady's in the Super Bowl, did they root for Brady?
How do I go into a season now that Aaron Rodgers is gone with any expectations when that Dingleberry Joe Barry is still the defensive coordinator? You know what I mean? Who the fuck are the safeties? You know what I mean? This has nothing to do with. I think Jordan Love's going to be pretty good. I think they're probably. I think
when they had one, wasn't Garvin a safety and they moved him to linebacker?
Yeah, exactly.
They even have less safeties.
I won't be shocked if fucking Quentin Rollins is getting some run later.
The Jonathan Owens.
Oh, yeah. He started all the games for the Texans last year. Yeah, and you know what the Texans were last year? Shit, on both sides of the ball. So, that, but that's the thing, man. I think Jordan Love is going to have to go through what everybody, I hate, you know what's the laziest take on Twitter is that, and I've never made, I wanted Odell Beckham Jr. and, real number 2 options. But all I ever wanted was the same thing you always wanted, a real fucking defense. So, the Packers, I think, did waste Aaron Rodgers' prime, but it had nothing to do with not drafting guys in the first round like Chris Sims and all these dipshits talk about. Where they screwed him is, Ladarius Gunter can't be covering Julio Jones in a title game. You can't give Nick Perry, all this money after one double-digit sack season during a career year. You know what I mean? You probably should have said goodbye to Clay Matthews even earlier. You needed, you probably should have paid Casey Hayward, Micah Hyde. That's where they screwed up, though. And that's, I think, where Jordan Love's going to be fucked unless this defense actually shows up. Because he could go out there and score 28 points, but it doesn't matter, dude, when the defense is giving up 30. You know what I'm saying? You could shit on Rodgers in those NFC championship games. The fuck did you want him to do when he doesn't get to touch the football because some third-string running back is going off for 220 yards? You know what I mean? It's hard for him. Then if he goes 3 and out, he's on the sideline for 45 minutes. That's why I think the Rodgers slander was always pretty lazy. I think he's going to be pretty good with the Jets. So I'll go over. I like Robert Saleh. He's a psychopath. Rodgers, we don't have to worry about Hackett. Rodgers calls the plays. Rodgers is the head coach of that team. This is like a LeBron situation. We've never seen anything like this in the NFL. Russell Wilson tried to do it in Denver, but everybody was like, fuck.
Well, no, Saleh's coaching the defense.
Rodgers is like a cult leader. You know what I mean? He's in there right now, just brainwashing all these young kids. Probably.
Yeah, you like that, and I didn't.
I like Rodgers. I love him. He's over on the Jets. I'm going to be going over on a lot of these teams in this division, though.
The Buffalo Bills
under.
I don't know. I think the weirdest thing with the Bills is that they were on the come. 10.5 is their total. And then everyone decided that when they lost to Cincy last year, the window closed.
Yeah.
I think they need to sign D-Hop, first of all.
Yeah.
11 wins possible for the Bills?
No. Under.
I'm going to take Buffalo over the 10.5.
Really?
Yeah, Buffalo's good, dude.
All right. Hear me out, okay? I'm going to make a couple cases that might change your mind. You could say that on the podcast. I wouldn't bet it, though. Let me tell you why. Something weird's going on with Josh Allen. I don't give a shit about the off-the-field shit, but him and his girlfriend broke up. There's all these rumors. You could Google it. I don't give a fuck about that. What scares me more about Josh Allen, who's on the cover of Madden this year?
Josh Allen.
Madden curse. Who does Stephon Diggs all of a sudden fucking hate and was screaming at to end the season? Now he wants more say in the play calling. That'll probably work itself
the
out.
The Stephon Diggs thing, I don't know. It like goes in one ear out the other to me. I don't think it's anything.
I do. And I like, okay, so Gabe
Davis.
I'm
probably wrong, though. So sure.
I do like Dalton Kincaid, especially the way that they're going to use him. And I guess Gabe Davis like had a high ankle sprain like after week 2 and just played through it. I just thought he kind of stunk last year.
Oh, did you hear what I'm playing through?
What? Gout?
Plantar fasciitis.
Oh, Joakim Noah had that. It ruined his career.
Yeah, well, it's ruining my fucking life.
I know.
Can't walk. Lucky. I got to wear shoes all day in the house.
How the fuck did you get plantar fasciitis? Don't you have to like move and do things? No offense. I'm not being a dick, but like, how did you get that? I don't have that.
Because I did it the other way. I didn't move too much. Then I started moving again. I basically got it because I'm a lazy piece of shit that podcasts from his basement and watches Marvel all day on the couch. And then the weather got nicer. So I started walking my son to daycare and then walking back home. And that was too much for my tiny little toes with the 230 pounds of gut that it's got to carry step by step. That's how I fucking got it.
Man, we're going to be a broken down podcast here soon. I got arthritis of the hip in my 30s, and you got fucking plantar fasciitis. I'd rather be you.
In the community, we call it PF. We just call it PF.
I would trade PF Chang. I would trade you in a heartbeat, man. You want fucking arthritis in your hip?
I would much rather have your body. I saw a picture of you at the beach.
Yeah, it's hard work and determination, though. I try to tell you how to do it. You got to do the all-day fasting and eat one big meal. You'll lose weight like crazy.
Yeah,
you don't even have to. You honestly, like, I like working out because I need it for my mental health, or I'd go insane and just like break shit all the time, especially after losing bets. But you don't even really need to fucking work out. You could literally just go for a walk every day, eat the right food, and you could still eat bad on the weekends and drink beer.
I quit drinking for a month. I gained weight.
That's probably because you were more stressed out. Stress adds pounds. This isn't what the people are here for. What the people are here for is, all right, so hold on. Back to the Bills. Madden curse. Josh Allen knocking up porn stars, getting them pregnant. Josh Allen and his girlfriend have broken up. She was at the Derby looking for old dick. The defensive side of the ball. Micah Hyde, another year older, coming off a neck injury. Jordan Poyer played hurt all last year. Von Miller's old ass, who you signed for all that money, older, coming off a devastating injury. Like, I don't love the defensive side of the ball as much as I did last year.
You know what? Looking at their schedule, Horvat,
Ken Dorsey blows. Ken Dorsey sucks. That's what was the problem last year, dude. Early play calls, like early downs, they were shit. So it had to be Josh Allen becoming Superman on 3rd and 8. That's not sustainable. Last year, like on 3rd and medium or 3rd and long.
All right, you convinced me.
Like,
you convinced
under
me.
On the Bills. But here, go to the Dolphins now. Let's talk Dolphins.
Wait. Look at the Bills' last 7 convinced me. Jets, at Eagles, bye. At Chiefs, Dallas. At Chargers, Patriots. At Dolphins. That's a gauntlet.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go under Bills. God damn it. Dolphins over under 9.5.
Dolphins to the moon. Dolphins might end up ruining my Jets love and winning this division if Tua could stay healthy. I mean, offensive side of the ball, they're going to be even better. It's year 2 under McDaniel. Tua could have been the MVP of the league first 8 weeks of the season, man. Like, then he just dealt with the concussions again. Vic Fangio, defensive side of the ball. Like, you know, we got to see what Jalen Ramsey is because he stunk the last couple of years. He hasn't been the same player really since Devontae Adams stole his soul in that playoff game. Then again, he did win a Super Bowl a couple years ago. I like them better on defense. Vic Fangio is still the man. Over. Dolphins to the moon if Tua could stay healthy. Even if he gets hurt, they almost won that playoff game even without him, man. So I think the Dolphins are going to be better this year. I'm going over on the Dolphins, under on the Bills, over on the Jets in this division.
I'm going to go under on the Dolphins. I think 9 is a good spot.
Hater.
But wait, didn't I go under on the Jets too?
Who's the one guy that always fucks Aaron Rodgers up too? Vic Fangio. I think they split with the Jets.
I'm going to go under on the Jets, under on the Bills. Yeah, that AFC East, everyone's going to win 9 fucking games.
Okay. Even the Patriots?
The Patriots are at 7.5, and I would go over on that.
Yeah, me too, to be honest with you. I mean, they're weird, though. Like, I don't know what to do with them because I fucking hate Bill O'Brien, and now he's the play caller. But the last time him
they are like, what are they like? What's a good comparison for them? They're like
the Bulls.
Yeah.
Well, now they are, like, because they're, like, living off their past, so they're, like, a name. No, not the Bulls. I don't know.
There's something more recent.
I was going to say, like, the Heat because, like, everybody wants to blow Belichick the same way they blow Spoelstra, even though he's lost 3 finals in a row. Like, when are we going to have that conversation?
Eric Spoelstra finished the playoffs with a 2-7 record. People forget.
Like, LeBron goes to the finals every year, but he's not the best player ever because sometimes he loses. But Eric Spoelstra, coaches this team to the finals and, a weak-ass East. No offense.
So I guess I'm going to go over on New England, even though they're a giant mystery. And I'm going to take the Jets, Bills, and Dolphins to all win 9 games and the Patriots to win 8.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about the Patriots because I hate Bill O'Brien. But like I said, the last time him and Mac Jones worked together, Mac Jones won a Heisman at Alabama. They're just a weird team.
Belichick with like this whole Belichick thing where he's like on all these guys for the second time. It's like, it's getting annoying.
Why was nobody talking about, like, what would be the weirdest thing? Like when D-Hop was taking visits. Remember when Bill O'Brien traded DeAndre Hopkins for a broken down fucking David Johnson? Why would he want to go play in an offense where he's calling the plays? And remember, wasn't there like some weird thing where he said like, I don't know, some like borderline like racist shit why he traded him too? I don't know. I hate Bill O'Brien. I can't do it with the Patriots. Under, actually.
Bill O'Brien's got the wrong lot in life. He would be the perfect high school football coach for 40 years where he runs the fucking team. And in the last 20 years, he doesn't really coach, but everyone's still afraid of him. They call this the Fond du Lac Springs. Yeah. And he gets his the fields named after him, and people are always like they treat him like he's a goddamn celebrity, even though he's just fucking some old curmudgeon. Fuck him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So that's the AFC East.
Yeah, it is. Go Jets, Jets, Jets. The fighting Aaron Rodgerses.